Hey, what is going on, guys? It's me, your boy, and I'm from Man Out Gaming, and I feel like we should do another collection video. This one will be a two-part collection video, kind of. And by two-part, I mean like two different types of collections. Because I only got a couple more pop vinyls from the last video. So I was like, well, that's not enough for its whole new video, and I won't be getting any more pop vinyls anytime soon. So, might as well throw in a different type of collection. Let me move some of this stuff. Here we go. Alright, so first, let's show off the pop vinyls. The other collection will be Pokemon. Because I'm like, well, why not start showing off my cards? But I have too many Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering to show off. Those would be their own videos entirely. So, why not just show off my pop vinyls and my Pokemon? So, here's, I don't remember if I showed him off, Lord, Varys, or Varys, crap, what's his name? People are gonna get mad at me for that. I'm even rewatching Game of Thrones, and I don't even remember. You know, Prince Boy, you know, the gay-looking one, the bald one. Yeah, him. That'll be the finale. What's in here? Kind of forgot what some of them were. Oh yeah, so remember that Venom, the Groot, like the Venomized Groot that I was talking about? My goodness, this screen is so light. Here, wait, let me try to make this screen darker when it's facing the camera. Here, wait, let me go. That didn't work. No, I want a full screen here. Maybe if I move OBS. Get less of a glare. It's a little bit less. Okay, cool. So, we got that Venomized Groot that I was talking about. That didn't come with the golden Thor and that stuff. But yeah, he's here. So yeah, he's finally here. That's pretty cool. And the one that actually came today that I forgot that I ordered, or that I don't remember ordering, like at all, it's nowhere in my lovely head of a memory bank, or memory bank of a head, is Baby Groot. Or not Baby Groot, whoops, sorry, Baby Yoda. I remembered it was Baby something. Yeah. Apparently I got him. I don't remember that, but cool. He's a cute boy. I know it feels like I'm rushing, but that's because I'm here for the grand finale. And this is probably going to be the final pop vinyl video for a while. Because I won't be ordering any more for a little while. But this is the one that the reason why I made these videos and why I wanted to make these videos was for this. It's my Pewdiepie figurine. Now, before we get into this, my goodness, the bottom is incredibly weak. Before we get into this, ignore the acne on my head. That's weird. It's like there's like 3 pimples lined up, and I popped them, and they obviously haven't healed yet, along with like that and that. Anyway, ignore that. I know I look garbage, but you know. Anyway, look at the Pewdiepie collectible figurine. I know y'all are wondering, Dylan, what number did you get? Well, dear citizen, I got number 2,548. I believe that was the number. It's probably different. I can double check though, because I wrote it down on my phone and I don't want to open it again because I don't want to lose the value. I opened it one time, didn't take the figurine out of the plastic part that it's sitting in, but I did pull out the plastic part so I could look at the number. So I can post about it on Reddit. Let's see, camera. Yeah, number 2,548. So yeah, that is the PewDiePie figurine that we have been waiting for so freaking long. Uniquely numbered collectible figure. And it's weird too, because I was scared that they would run out when I went to order mine. Because I was like, oh no, he announced it like weeks ago, like almost a month ago. And I ordered it, and it came, like, it's been like a year and a half, and it came, and it's only number 2,548, which means that not a lot of people bought them for the longest time. But yeah, anyway, so that's cool. My PewDiePie figurine, my pride and joy. I love him so much. Should probably get on to the Pokemon. First of all, let's start with my energy book. We got Psychic and yeah, or Ghost, whatever you want to call it. There's my Fighting, my Fairy. I don't have very much Fairy. I legitimately only have these two. I got some Life, obviously, some green, you know. Got the Water. I got the Electric. Whoops. I got the Steel. I got Fire. I got Dark. Whoops. I got these ones. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of my energy are in these decks that I'll show you in a little bit here. So yeah. What's next? Oh yeah, this isn't technically mine, but my sister never uses them, and I bought them for my sister for her birthday because she wanted them. She hasn't really touched them, so these are my sister's. They're not good at all. And I used to play competitive Pokemon. I don't anymore. In fact, my decks aren't even for any one type of format. It's just for like home play when no one cares what format you're playing. Because I don't know. I just kind of stopped playing. Anyway, this is the rest of them. We're gonna quickly have a look. I have a few giant cards. Here, I'll pull them out for you. We got Giant Charizard, Giant, what's his name? Crocodile, Giant, Primarina, and Giant, Incineroar GX, you know. The Charizard and the Crocodile are, EXs, and then the Primera and the Incineroar are GXs. I got them about a year ago for the Incineroar and the one water chick. Anyway, so this is how I kind of organize them. I used to organize them by alphabetical and color and like rank, or not rank, but like, you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, so we start with the grass types. We just like flip through those, you know. Just like, what do I need for today? And yeah. Then you move on to the fighting. You're like, cool, look at all that fighting. A lot of old cards, as well as a few newer ones. But most of them are like really old. Like Gen 1 old. Then we move on to like Fire, which was like back here. Anyway, we move on to Fire for a little bit. Then we move on to the Star, which I don't remember what they're called. I think they're just like everything. And eventually we move on to Poison. Yeah. So yeah, that's cool. Let's see. Then we move on to Steel. Steel goes on for a page. Then we move on to Electric. I don't want to... Yeah. Electric. Then we move on to Water. My favorite Pokemon, by the way, is the Gold and Silver's Totodile. in its evolution stage. I don't have a Feraligatr. I haven't found one yet. But I got Totodile, Crocodile, and yeah. I'm just waiting on that Feraligatr, you know. We got some boys. Got some more boys. We'll move on to Dragon, sorry. And then we move on from Dragon to Fairy. Then from Fairy to Dark. And then from Dark to the trainer cards. And supports. That's what the rest of this is. This is a really awkward way of holding it. Anyway, so yeah. Then we got that last page. That's not good for the cards anyway. Yeah. There you go. Anywho, yeah, and then I'll move on to the decks after this, but this is like my Pokemon, my like favorite Pokemon book, or like my EX and GX. This Arceus right here. You can't. My camera doesn't really focus, so you just gotta believe me. This Arceus is the very first Pokemon card of my own, like my own Pokemon card that I ever opened and touched. The very first Pokemon card that I physically owned and was in my name that I ever touched. This was a long time ago. Then we got Reshiram and Zekrom. Funny story about the Zekrom is it's actually severely water damaged because when I lived in Kearns, Utah, there's a kid who lived across the street from me. I won't disclose names, but it rhymes with Shmala Shmandro. And he stole my Zekrom, and he refused to give it back, and he said that he didn't steal it. And then finally, one day, he comes to my house, and he's just like, "Here, you can have this." I went to his house. And I confronted his mom, and I was like, "Listen, he stole something from me." And I don't know if she was like, she got furious with me for accusing him of stealing something of mine. I don't know if it's because I'm a white kid, and I was accusing him, and she thought I was accusing him because he's Mexican. No idea, but yeah, anyway, so then, like, she made him go look through all of his stuff, and he's like, "No, I don't have it, I didn't steal it, blah, 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 blah." And then, like, 2 days later, he comes and brings this water-damaged Zekrom that I know is mine because I put a little dot on the back of most of my Pokemon, so I know that they were mine, and the dot was there, and the whole thing was, like, water-damaged. Here, look, I'll pull it out for you. Like, damaged. Anyway, and he goes, "Here, just so you can end the fighting. I found this somewhere. Or I found this in my collection. Here, you can just have it." And I was like, whatever. Next one, I got a Palkia and a Machamp level X. I don't know how often people use the level X's anymore. I don't think I've ever seen a level X actually be used. But yeah, this is my Machamp level X. So yeah. Then my Palkia, it's like borders are weird. So it's like borders like really thick, and then really thick, and then like not thick, not thick. And so it's really weird. Then next up we got a shiny The Boss's Way trainer card and a Xerneas. So yeah. Next up we got Moltres and a Groudon EX. That's pretty cool. The Moltres is, I think, pretty old. I don't remember. It might not be. I don't know. Then, this is like my first half card that I ever opened. This Ho-Oh right here. And I've only ever met one person who's ever had the top half. And he would not trade it to me. I was like, "I will pay you like triple the amount." And I think at the time that I saw him have it, it was like $20 or $30 card. And I was like, I will pay you almost $100 so I can just complete this effing bird. And he said no. So, yeah, no, I don't have it. I never had it. So this has just been an incompleted one the whole time. And then this is a, I believe his name is Kombuto something. Anyway, let me pull up the English version. Kombuto. It's a Japanese version. I got this when I went to Japan. I thought it was cool. Tornadus is my next one. You know, the whole Pokemon God of the Skies is basically Zeus. Next, we got a Full Art Celebi and the Full Art Incineroar GX. Right there. So that's pretty cool. I do enjoy Celebi. Celebi is one of my favorite Pokemon because of the Pokemon movie when they went to the forest and they had to like save the forest and save Celebi, and it was just a nice movie. I liked it. I had a little Celebi toy, or I had a little Pokemon toy that I thought was Celebi, but it wasn't Celebi, but I called it Celebi, and so it was always like Celebi, wee, and I'd play with it. Anyway, that's retarded. Anyway, you don't want to listen to that. Anyway, next one, I got a Sylveon Gx and a Gumshoes GX. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's been a while since I played Pokemon. I have decks, but the actual card game I haven't played since the 2018 to 2019 school year, so last school year. And the Switch game I haven't played since like I'd say early in this last 2019 to 2020 school year. So my senior year, but like early in the senior year. Anyway, next up I got Zoroark. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I can never pronounce his name. And then Rayquaza EX. So yeah. Next up I got the Zermies again. And the Yveltal EX. Both are EXs. Next I got two Charizard EXs. I believe the next page also has Charizard EX. And a Voltron EX. Or wait, no, not Voltron. Jolteon. There we go. I don't know why I said Voltron. The Charizard is the full art. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Next up we got the Crocodile EX, the small one. And then we have a Sylveon EX again. Full art. I actually do really like this art. It's very like playful. Very nice on the eyes to look at. Very pleasant. Next up we have Altaria EX and Mega Blastoise EX. But Mega Blastoise is like a page over, so it's going to be a little bit more blurry. But yeah. Next up we got Mega Metagross EX and Mega Kangaskhan EX. I don't have any of the regular EX versions of these. That's why I can't like do any of them. Anyway, and then here are a couple of the World Championship cards I got. I have Scott, the trainer. Next up, I got Pokemon Reversal and the Water Energy. Next up, I got Fire Energy and then just Energy. Then I got Rare Candy and which one's this one? Crystal Beach. Then I got Energy Switch. Then I got my cousin's old basketball card in here from a long time ago. Anyway, yeah. So those are all my top boys that I keep in there. But now let's go through the decks. This one's my favorite. We should probably wait. Is this one my favorite one? Yeah. We'll save that one for last. Now keep in mind, these aren't a part of any format or anything. I just like them. This one is, I believe, yeah, just a straight grass build. Maybe I'll go over it. I just don't really like making the mobile videos because they don't look as good, but maybe I'll go over this deck build on my phone because I have the deck list app on my phone. And then let's see. Next one. Okay, we got this one. I believe this one's my water electric. Let me see. Or is this one just the straight water? This one's just straight water. So we got like just the straight water deck. This one's not nearly as good as my water electric deck. But yeah, they're just fun to play. If my little brother could read, I'd love to play Pokemon with him, but he can't effing read, so basically I just have to look at his hand and tell him what everything does, and then I think it's kind of boring. Oh yeah, here's my water electric deck. It's in my nice blue Eclipse sleeves. Anyway, this is a really fun deck. It's actually pretty good. I've won quite a few games with this, and I believe this one is oh crap, does Pokemon have a standard? I don't remember. But basically what would be the Magic the Gathering's equivalent to standard. I think that's actually what it's called. I don't remember. But I believe this one's legal, except for the one Gold Duck break that I have in here. And finally, my favorite deck, because this one wins like every game. There's one reason for that, and I'll pull out the reason for that. Is, so... It's a ghost / psychic type, you know, purple. And I got it in my nice purple Eclipse sleeves. Anyway, let me pull out the reason why this deck is good. Is this one it? No, that's not it. It's a Mewtwo card, but it's like my favorite Mewtwo card that's ever been printed ever in the history of the world. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this Mewtwo, it's got Shatter Shot, which you need 1 Psychic Energy for, and it says this attack does 30 damage times the amount of purple energy attached to this Pokemon. So if you got the 3, which is required for the big one, that does freaking 90 damage. And it doesn't have a cap on it either, so you could have like 8 on here, and it'd just like destroy every Pokemon ever. But then there's my favorite ability, and this is what it makes this card so destructive and so powerful, is its damage change. So that requires 2 Psychic and then 1 of any other energy, and so like the star. Anyway, and it says switch all damage counters on this Pokemon with those on your opponent's active Pokemon. That is deadly there, because what you do is your opponent's going to try to get rid of this. It's going to put as many damage counters on it as possible, and then you're just going to be like, yeah, so you know how mine's almost dead? Yeah, no, now yours is dead. Remember how like I killed yours 2 seconds ago with my other ability, and so yours comes over here with no damage counters? Well, now yours is dead, and now I have no damage counters. You're welcome. That I've won so many games because of that one ability, it's not even funny. Actually, no, it is pretty funny. It makes me laugh. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just remembering all the angry comments I get because of that deck. So yeah. What else do I gotta show you guys before I turn off the old camera? I don't think anything. I'll probably make a Magic the Gathering video here next, or maybe in a couple weeks, I don't know. Maybe I'll make a Yu-Gi-Oh video first, who knows. I'll roll a dice. Actually, let's do that here, because I feel like that would be kind of entertaining. And because this is almost 25 minutes long, and if I can end it right at 25 minutes, that'd be fun. Alright, so I'm going to roll this D12. Into here, and if it gets an even number, it will be Magic the Gathering, and if it gets an odd number, it will be Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, it was a 9, so looks like our next collection video will be a Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and check out the merch. Here pretty shortly we will be getting an editing software, so maybe by the time you guys see this, it will be an edited video. Who knows? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, I'm Anok from Anok Gaming, and bye-bye!